مدارس الطالب الذكي. القرآن حياتنا نحو جيل إسلامي أمثل.
Hello, my dear students in grade 2. I hope all of you fine, inshallah. Today we have last lesson 6, writing in unit 8. Look at the animals, page number 91 in a pupil's book and 79 in the workbook. Here, my students, we will write a story based on the observation of the given picture. Okay, now please open your workbook, student's book, page number 91. Look at the pictures here. This one is a story. Okay, look at the pictures here, write the story. Now we want, please students, look at these steps when we write a story here. Look at the pictures before, okay, and try to focus for some information which help to write. Here the story starts from yesterday. Betty was in the garden. Okay, and look at the time here. For each picture have time. Okay, now the main character here, Betty. What you see around Betty? I see here pond, for example, pond. Now what about this one? Frogs. What happened for frogs? Okay, what about Betty here? Sleepy. Okay, not to sleep, sleepy. Next picture here. Look at Betty here, not scared and dance or happy with huge or big frogs. The last picture here, the same one picture, but Betty not sleepy. Okay, let's go now to the questions that come in our minds. When you finish, look at the pictures. Of course, some questions come on our minds. So, please, for example, was Betty sleepy? Betty was sleepy. What can you see next to the pond? There were two small frogs next to the pond. What happened for these frogs? Were they noisy? Yes, noisy. Were they huge? Next picture. There were two huge frogs in the garden in picture number 2. Was Betty scared? No. Was Betty scared? No. Were they funny and friendly? Yes, because you see two huge frogs, happy, very happy. What about their body? Can you describe the body? Yes, they were green, their eyes were big, their ears were small, their feet were big. Okay, which frogs you see next to the pond? Small frogs in the last picture. Okay, now let's collect these all information, all of these answers now to make a story. Look here, picture number 1. Yesterday Betty was in the garden. What is the time? It is 3:30. Betty was sleepy. There were two small frogs next to the pond. They were noisy. Second picture. What is the time? It's 4:30. There were two huge frogs in the garden, but Betty was not scared. There were funny and friendly frogs. They were green. Their eyes were big. Their ears were small. Their feet were big. Finish number 2. Go to number 3. What is the time here? It is 5:30. What did you see? I see small frogs. So the small frogs were next to the pond in the same place. Do you see huge frogs here? No. So the huge frogs were not in the garden. Where were they? This one is the puzzle here, okay? Now we finish all this story. Very easy, my student. Just ask your mind some questions and then run the information to the story, to the writing, okay? Here is a story, Aula's elephant. But this one is a homework for you, okay? Do this homework, and when you finish, send to your teacher to check your homework, okay? Don't forget, my students. Thank you for today.